Well, good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the Bass Piper channel. Hey guys, I just want to get on here for just a few minutes. Well, maybe more than a few minutes. I am smoking and trying to light up the smoke some autumn evening, Cornell and Deal autumn evening in my Peterson Phoenix 408, kind of like a Ben Apple. Usually the bent apples that I'm familiar with got a little more of a bend to it, but I guess this falls into a bent apple shape. But I'm just going to chillax here for a few minutes. Because I've got almost 50, I think 49 subs subscribers that I need to call out and shout out. This is the shout out video that I've been talking about, I've been trying to get to. And so I just wanted to I'm gonna move this, hold on a minute guys. You can't probably see this in the video, but I'm trying to move my, there we go, getting light, dark. I'm trying to adjust some lighting here. But I'm gonna be doing my shout out video right now, and I've got about 49 subscribers I want to shout out. At the same time, try to keep my pipe going. I lost one subscriber a couple of weeks ago. Well, probably about a month ago. And nice fella, but he was one of the subscribers that I think I told you a while back, a couple of videos back, that he trying to keep my pipe going. He said, Bass Piper, I like your channel. But every time I watch you, it messes with my vertigo. He says, your rocking causes my vertigo to act up, so I'm going to have to unsubscribe to your channel. Well, I was more than wanting to accommodate him and just stop rocking. But he said, no, he said, you keep on doing what you're doing. Don't change it for me. He said, I just have a problem with vertigo, evidently. So we texted back and forth or messaged back and forth through the comments. And I hate to see him go, but I understand. I've had vertigo, and that is no fun. So sometimes here lately with the atmospheric conditions or different things, I'll wake up sometimes with it. I've never, ever, ever been bothered with it. Over the last couple of, probably the last year, I've had it maybe 2 times of a bout with it. But I think I got her going now, guys. Let me give you some shout outs. I owe these people a shout out. I want to thank all of my subscribers. I think the last that I looked, I was about 128 shy of 1,000 subs. I'm finally working on into that 1,000 sub mark, and I appreciate each and every one. that's helping me to get there. It's just been a goal of mine for the last 3 years, almost 4 years. 4 years this October coming, that I started my channel. And it seems like the 1,000 mark is what everybody tries to shoot for. Most people try to shoot for it to monetize a channel, even though the monetizations are not that big at 1,000 subs, unless you've got 100,000 views off of them, because they go by the views more than they go by the subs. But you got to have a lot of subs to be able to get the views statistically. But I put my video up I did last night on my leather crafting, if y'all remember, and I had to pull it down and put another one up. And the reason why, when you saw my title to the video, I put at the very end, having trouble with iMovie. I've been having a lot of problems with iMovie and a lot of times not wanting to export my videos. And what was happening is a lot of times is I was having to delete apps, go into my phone storage and delete a bunch of junk that I mean, everything I could think of so it would load. Well, yesterday I tried 7 times to export it and it wouldn't. So I finally got fed up with it and said, I'm just going to stick my video out there with no intro, no exit music, no nothing. Just go out there plain Jane like I used to do. And so if you saw that video, that was why I didn't have no music or nothing in it. I couldn't explain it because I'd already done the video. And that's why I'm doing it now. But I did find out, guys, if any of you all are having problems with iMovie, if you work with iMovie, here's the thing I didn't know. I went in YouTube, as we always do, to find out any information. My pipe's going now. And found out that you can go in, once you go in to save and to export, there's an option you can go into to change your settings for exporting it on 4K, 1080, or 720, and they have another one, maybe 480, whatever it is. And what was happening was, I didn't realize, is I was recording on 4K and then trying to download it or export on 4K, and it was taking up too much room. I mean, it was taking forever today, and it would never export. It say your phone does not have enough space. Your phone does not have enough space. Well, I kept thinking, well, I got 124 gigs on my phone storage. I'm only using 64 of it. So I got plenty of space. But for whatever reason, it just wasn't. So once I went in there and changed it off of 4K onto 1080, I said, let me try 1080 first, because that'll give me the second best picture. If that don't work, I'll go to 720. But it took it this morning. And so I was able to go in when the first one I loaded up had my coaster on the background with my W on it. And welcome to the Bass Piper channel. This one, I went and put the pancake holster on there and changed it up. So that, so if you saw it, it's the same video. I just had to change it up to put the music and all the background on it. It was already done. I just had to finally get it exported. So anyway, if you run into a snafu with trying to get something exported from iMovie, check to find out what setting you got it on, because of course a 4K and 8K is going to eat up a lot of space to do what you could do on a 1080 or 720. So a lesson learned and something new I learned today. But anyway, let me go ahead and get to the shout outs. I got a sheet here. Now let me say this. before I start, there are some names on here that I'm going to tear them up. And I apologize in advance. Please forgive me. Don't unsubscribe, Base Piper, because I mess up your name. In fact, if I have to, I'll spell it. Okay? But let me set my pipe down because it's going to go out. All right. Let's start off with the first one. Baby 1904. Baby 1904. Alexandria, Barcela. I think this is pronounced Cuba to go. 2003. Karen Daly, Bob Gosa, Bad Company UK, Dalton Graham, Mike, is it Gibbia, Gebbia? It looks like Joan Lawrence, Bill Keach, Stan Center, Aaron Burgess, Robert Vaniel, Peyton Long, Douglas, looks like Plachy, Palchy, Stovepipe, JDE Soft Flame Piper, Dan Freeman, Franz Ben, Marty Forshy, Tom Sutz, Shuggy Snuffs and Puffs, Rawrence, I want to say is how you pronounce it. I may be tearing this one up. Let me spell it. Roriace. Chad Gillum. Thank you all for your subs. Here's the next list. Mark Buckley stands with a fist piper. Durham's prior to Briar. George, it looks like George Ray's, but it's spelled Arayz. Barry Von der Linton. Park Luck, not potluck, Park Luck. Antonio Reyes. Ken. Jackie Ritter. Carrie Kingsland. Paul V. Claw Bear. Jacob Talley. Adam Freeman. Magic Jazz. Wilfred Caraballo. Caraballo. David Meenan. Joey Two Pedals. South Alabama Piper. Wankanobi. Now that one there, I had to make sure I read that one right. Julia Skinner. Crovlad 1. And that's spelled Crovlad, number 1, with a number 1. Kevin Madden, or Mannon. Rich Cryer, I believe is how you pronounce that, Cyr. And the Devilish Piper. There's 49 subscribers that I just read off. And there's more, I know, that I haven't been able to find. Some of them are lurkers. And but if I've missed a name or pronounced a name, please forgive me, because I'll be going back, constantly checking things. But every name that I read off, I want you guys to know, if you see this video, I have subscribed to you today, okay? Because the channel is getting a little bit bigger and they're coming in more, I'll wait to call them off. I'll wait to sub when I do the shout outs so that I don't miss somebody. Because once I sub and I go back, I go, man, was that a new sub, or have I already called them out? This way, when I go in on my computer and I go into the studio, I can see everything that's not been subbed. I know they're new subs, and I write them down to shout you out. And so once I write you down, I go and sub you. Okay. I do think, unless it's changed, guys, once you do break 1,000 subs, I don't think we get the hits anymore. I don't know, but I think that's what I was told. We don't see the new subs as far as coming across our phone. I guess you got to go in the studio to see what you've got. But I want to say thank you so much for those of you that subbed to the Bass Piper channel. I don't have a fancy channel or anything. I just talk about pipes. I talk about tobacco. I talk about leather. I talk about whatever. And I know here lately there's been some drama in the YTPC. No matter where you go, whether it's YTPC, out in the secular world, or in church, you're going to have drama with somebody and some people. And let me just say this, guys, and I say this with love. Let me get lit up. Life's too short for all this drama. Don't don't let little things get you down. You know, I know we all make up this community and we all have our own channels, but we've got to be ourselves. Now, we want to be kind to one another, and we should. There shouldn't be no hooking and jabbing and junk going on, you know. And I don't know all of what's been going on or what's happening. I've just heard there's some drama. I've seen a few videos with stuff, and no names have been mentioned that I've seen, and yada yada. Just whatever's happening's happening, or I hope it's cleared up by now. But I know we've got some in our community that they just feel like, well, this is a pipe community. It ought to be about pipes and tobacco, tobacco and pipes and tobacco. That's it. But not everybody feels that way. And I'm one of them. I mean, yeah, I know, the YTPC is the YouTube pipe community. I get that. But a lot of us will have a stogie from time to time. Okay? I can tell you, I'm not a big tobacco reviewer. And I'll tell you why. It's subjectional. What I tell you I like is to my taste buds. Yours is totally different. I may love it, you may despise it. Autumn evening. I like autumn evening. It's a nice aromatic. You may not like aromatics, period. So no matter what I tell you about an aromatic, you think it sucks. You like English, you like vapors, you like Virginia's only, you like burley, straight burleys. I can't stand burleys. I tolerate them in these aromatics as long as I try to find the ones that's more burley caboosed instead of burley forward. Because I don't like tasting it and living with it for the next day and a half on my tongue and in my mouth. But that's Bass Piper. We all have different belly button opinions. We're all trying to be one big happy family, but a lot of times we become just a happy dysfunctional family. I don't have the palate to be able to go through all the nuances that some of you all can do. That's like with cigars. Well, I'm tasting leather. I'm tasting cedar. I'm tasting coconuts. I'm tasting. I don't taste all that. I taste bad tobacco or good tobacco. Period. And I'm talking premium cigars. That's true blue tobacco. But you got somehow they're mixed and blended. Let me just back up and say it this way. I like the blend or I don't like the blend. Some of you guys with pipes can get on here and go, hey, it's Latakia forward. It's got Perique this. It's got, more pepper. It's got more of this. It's got more. Well, the pepper I can understand. You can kind of feel that. Latakia has its own campfire smell. You can kind of get that. But but the bottom line is, guys, my pipe keeps going out. Um, we all have to respect each other's channel. I mean, I'm gonna talk about leather. I'm getting into leather crafting. I like to share it with you guys. Whether I'm over a pipe or a stogie or just like last night, don't have nothing. You always don't have to have something stuck in your mouth just to have a video and be part of the family. You know, and so I might talk about something about my church. I'm a pastor. Yeah, I might talk about something religious. Woo! Don't talk about politics and religion. Why not talk about it? It's real, man. It's reality. Now, I'm not going to get in here and bash anybody, but I'm going to talk about my Lord if I want to talk about it. It's my channel. If I get on something that you don't like or whatever, then check me out on the next video. I don't keep a steady diet of it, but I will talk about my church. I will talk about Jesus Christ. I will talk about leather. I will talk about pipes. I will talk about tobacco. I might talk about a sunny day, whatever it may be. You talk about, whatever you want to talk about. It's okay. It's all right. I might give a thought of what's going on in the political world. It's all right. We can have differences of opinion. That's what makes you, you, and me. So it's a matter of just respecting one another. That's all. And if it's something that you really don't care about, okay. Don't unsubscribe. Just check out the next video because it'll be something different. So we get on here, we share a little bit of our lives with each other. We know each other through video. Now, a lot of you guys have gone to a lot of the, pipe shows. I haven't been able to get out to much lately. I'd love to get out to Chicago and the Memphis pipe show and stuff. Haven't been able to do it right now. The timing and scheduling and all that for bass piper is not working out these days. Simply because I've got a brand new church starting. I got things going on. And it's not that I don't want to be there. It's just that the timing and the scheduling just ain't working out. I'll eventually get there, but I don't know when. So you've got to learn and grab the camaraderie. The closest one I get to is when we have the Richmond shows. And I'm hoping we'll have one this year. That maybe we can see each other, some of y'all, together again. But listen, it's okay. It's all right. We can have differences of things. That's what makes our channel our channel. So whatever's going on out there, we just got to chillax. Let it go. Life's too short. And we have a good group of people here in the YTPC. Now, I will say it has died off some. Especially, I'm talking from 2017 when I started lurking. Been a lot of pipers that's just kind of poof. And I don't want to be that magic number I talk about. It seems like once quite a few people make that 1,000 subscribers, they just fade out. It's like I've met my goal. I'm out of here. You know, I don't want to do that. There might be a day that I do have to come on here and say I've got to leave. You know, but I've seen a lot of good people go, and so I don't know. You know what the issue was or the problem, but it's going to happen. We're going to come and go in everything we do in life. So anyway, guys, it's been 25 minutes. I'm gonna try to wrap it up, and but I just want to get out here and shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you, subscribers, my old ones and my newbies. And Bass Piper loves you. I appreciate the support, and keep on keeping on. And let's love one another. Life's too short to be throwing spears at each other with some stuff going on. Like I said, I don't know what's in it. Don't need to know. Don't want to know. You know, but if there's unrest, just try to get it right, and let's keep on rolling for the community. So anyway, guys, until we meet again, relax, have your pipe, chillax with your pipe or with your cigar, and let's take it one day at a time. And don't forget the many blessings God gives us each and every day. We'll talk with you guys later. Bye-bye.